White Mage doesn't ring a bell. Listen on. Greatest of his generation. But his youth, his magical talents were so great that no teacher could help him. The sadness and loneliness that overcame him when he found himself at the top was too immense. I want to know more. I want to reach higher. The magic known to the world was far too small for his ambitions. More than a decade he wandered the world alone. He wrote books, helped others, and left many stories. The White Mage. His platinum white hair was why people began to call him the White Mage. And one day, he said as though he had reached enlightenment, the ultimate light can only be found in the ultimate darkness. Ooh. He left us those words and he disappeared without a trace. What is he doing now? In between the stories and suppositions of busybodies, his existence was slowly being forgotten. Let's watch more. The White Mage was Maple World's greatest magician of light. He can eliminate the dark monsters that are getting in the way of my business. You believe that the White Mage will work for you? He'll demand a hefty sum, of course. There is no one in this world who isn't tempted by wealth sophisticated. However, and I'll tell you what, I'll find him. Money does not matter to me. I was intrigued to begin to wonder about the White Mage. Is he as sick and tired of life as me? Has he felt the emptiness too? Did he find an answer to it all? That's a good question. Three months later, Ellen Forest. Supposedly the White Mage was last seen in Ellen Forest. If that's true, there must be evidence. Ephenia, the Fairy Queen's dwelling, is nearby. I'll see if she knows anything. Yeah, sure. Why not? Hello, Ephenia. Dark monsters, what of them? They're hardly as vile as you humans, with your stealing and kidnapping. Ugh, it's offensive. True, but offensive. This is the White Mage. There's one good human that met in life. I like to watch him study magic. He was an idealist, and his passion was incomparable. And he will make the world a much better place. But I can't just tell you where he is. I don't even know who you are. I'm self-acidic. What are you talking about? If you're truly a good person, prove it right here, right now. A whole legion of grave robbers are defiling the final resting place of the fairies. Rid us of their opportunistic stink, and I will consider your words, though I doubt you will. I'll be here when you inevitably fail. Go to occupied Ellen Forest 1, eliminate 120 hidden grave robbers and 120 grave robber dogs. Alright, let's put this on the quest helper. And I'm guessing it's over here. For them to spawn. Here we are. Guys aren't that bad. 105. just hit 100 last night, so still kind of working on my skills. 100 is 4th job, which is the final job. Let's get this one out of here. Skills aren't too bad. Got rid of a lot of the AoEs though, which is disappointing. I guess as a marksman I shouldn't have AoE skills in the first place. I would do that event over my head. It's probably a flag race, but a lot of people join it, so it becomes really laggy. It's also ridiculously hard. Just gonna try doing these quests. This is the first time I've been to this place. This place is new, so I actually created this character last week, and first time really been back in a while. I've been playing Diablo 3 a lot lately, and my buddy hit me up and he was like, "Hey, you should come play MapleStory again." I was like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Change up my games a little bit. So I made this guy and then got him to 4th job in like a couple days of playing, which is pretty quick. They made this game a lot easier though now. Everybody says it looks really childish, and it kind of does, but once you play it, it becomes pretty fun and kind of addicting. Also apologize if the stream is laggy. I'm having to use a different setting on my OBS because MapleStory has a hack shield and it doesn't allow game capture, so I have to do monitor capture. They try to prevent hacking and stuff like that, so they don't want anything getting into your actual game, so which is kind of a positive and a negative. Graphics are really good on this game though, even though it is 2D. I guess since it is 2D, they can focus a lot more on details and stuff like that. But I've been playing this game for quite a few years now, off and on, and started out on the Southeast Asian server by accident, but played on there for several years, and it's a lot harder than the global server because there's a lag time and picking up their money and everything. Like, it was never that fast. It would take like 5 seconds per cash drop. So but it just made it more difficult, and it was kind of more fun because it would take forever for you to get to your certain job or certain level, and kind of give you that incentive to want to even get there even more. Playing on Renegades though, that's the server inside Global. Most people play on, there's like 10 servers or so, but this is the newest and least populated one, so just kind of give you a rundown of what the game's like. A lot of the other servers, they have a few hundreds to a few thousand people playing on them. This one really doesn't have that many. Seems to be a lot more grave robbers than dogs though. Looking at the numbers, 99 grave robbers and only 65 dogs. Definitely need to level these skills though. They're not, especially this sort of AoE skill. I like the amount that it hits, just not the damage. So I gotta work on leveling that skill. One of the more fun skills is this grappling hook. Yeah. It's a new addition to the crossbow class. I had 125 on the Southeast Asian server, and that was when they had the AoE skills and everything, and it was so easy to level and everything. Still somewhat easy, but not as easy. Damage is nice though, especially this skill right here. You can do 130, 140k is pretty easy. Freaking crits are insane. I also have a skill that's turned off right now that I can increase my crit damage, but it also decreases my defense and avoidability, so they'll do a lot of damage to me, but I can do a lot of damage to them. Which, when I'm fighting people who are 5-10 levels higher than me, I don't really want to do that because the amount of money you're going to spend in potions, it's not going to be worth it. I am level 100 right now, to the stream, the chat. Just hit its last night. But yeah, I'm new to the new version of the Marksman on Global MapleStory. I have a 145 hero and a couple other 100-ish characters. A 130 something fire mage and about 116 assassin, which is 4th job. Need to find more of these dogs. My gear is not that amazing right now though, so I could be doing a lot more, but I don't do a lot of the cash buying and stuff like that, so I don't spend a whole lot of money on this game. I did buy some trickster gear for 150, which shouldn't be too far off. Potential actually came out pretty nice though. I think the armor came out 3% dex and like 6 dex. Pants were majority avoidability and defense though, but that's fine. Two more dogs. There we go. Alright, let's kill these guys really quick. And now I'm going to go back, turn in this quest. Have you vanquished the villains, or did you choose to join them? You need more trust, lady. So perhaps you're not as bad as I thought. You kind of his eyes. Don't be hitting on me now. Those are... There are those even worse. Okay. She's just really mean. How much do you think I'm worth? It's all so disgusting. Jeez. I ain't that bad. here. Let's watch the cutscenes. Is that... This is the first time being here, so that's why I'm watching the cutscenes. Hey, kid. Eek! Hey, you scared me. Why is that little kid carrying a gun? Is she a poacher too? What are you looking at? Scat, I have work to do. It's not safe here, kid. This is coming from experience. Go home. Home? I knew right away. This kid doesn't have a home. It wasn't all that surprising. That's just the way the world is. Don't harass the fairies. I'll let it slide this time, but get out of here. What? I'm not trying to catch fairies. I'm trying to catch... Hey. I know. Renegades is really empty. Keep trying to get more people to play, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to start streaming and start doing videos of this, because trying to get people back. Not to mention the game is really good, and they put a lot of work into it. I think the whole kind of childish aspect, and people see the 2D on it and they're kind of like, I don't know, which is kind of unfortunate. But them upping the level cap to 250 did kind of bring an incentive for people to come back. I am really enjoying the 4th job Marksman though. I think this would be a really nice class, especially for bossing. I really don't want to do the Zackham jump quest again, but did it on my hero and that was a pain. But I used to fight the female boss with my my hunter on Southeast Asia server, and man, the damage is insane. I remember back before they raised the damage cap, when it was 999 mil, but I believe the sniper, or the crossbow master, what they used to call him, is one of the only classes to be able to hit higher than the level cap, or the damage cap. And because their crits were just insane. I think the only other one was, I think maybe the hero. Which is also my other favorite class. Not sure if I should be picking all this stuff up. I know every time I start doing a new quest or quest line, they always want you to pick stuff up after you do the killing quest, which is really annoying because you could be picking stuff up the whole entire time. You don't know it. You have to go back. Since this is the first time doing this quest line. Hope I level soon, otherwise I'll be freaking missing all these guys a lot more. Me doing this stream is kind of random though. I mean, I wasn't really even planning on doing it. I was just like, you know what, I'm kind of bored. I feel like playing Maple and I want to level my guy up some more, so I might as well stream a bit. I don't usually do too many streams. Lately I've been in a gaming mood though and just felt like doing it. I usually spend most of my time writing music and stuff like that, but do the occasional videos on my YouTube channel. But I felt like, I mean, I haven't really seen many people streaming or very many new videos of MapleStory going up, so I kind of wanted to start getting the popularity growing again. Even though I don't have a following or anything, but just to try to get people to see the game, because it really is a fun game. Very time consuming though. It is kind of interesting to see these characters with guns, though. So usually, I mean, I remember when the gunslinger or whatever, the class first was introduced, and everybody started freaking out because it was the first class that used the gun. And you don't see very many monsters or anything that use firearms or modern day technology. They introduced the alien class not too long ago, and that was like blasphemy. They just introduced the Friend Story, which is a it's kind of a spin-off of Maple, but unfortunately it glitched out on me and I've been unable to actually get into Friend Story. I don't know why. I've been trying to communicate with Nexon about it, but I was hoping the new patch that they just had was going to fix that, but it didn't. So I tried talking to a whole bunch of people about it and everything, and like, so how did you get in and everything? And they're like, I just did this. And I'm like, I did the same thing and it doesn't work. It glitched both on this character and on my hero. So I have yet to try Friend Story, which is kind of sad, but I do like the fact that you can go from any town though into the dimension portal, go to Friend Story, and then no matter where you are, you'll automatically be in Hennessy when you walk out. So it's an easier way to travel. I was doing the party quest entry glitch before to try to get back to Victoria Island, and then that way I could go to Pantheon and then use the portal to just transport anywhere, but they made it a lot easier. I don't know if that was intentional, but it is. I still love that grappling hook. It's really, any movement skills are, I find freaking awesome. One of my first classes that I made on the Southeast Asia server was the assassin. And the only reason why I made it was because I saw at the time it was really, MapleStory was really small, especially the Southeast Asia server, and the highest level was like I think 120 or something around there, and that was way before 4th job and back when he had to use summoning rocks for everything. But I saw it's about a 70-something hermit at the time that they're called, the 3rd job, and I saw him use flash jump and I was hooked. I was like, I have to make this character now. The only problem at the time, the server's really new, so all the economy and everything was everything costs so much. I mean, Steely throwing stars were super freaking expensive. They were like, I mean, about 100 mil, and the drop rate was awful. Hawabis were upwards of like 500 mil per, and it was ridiculous. So I was like running around using subies and pretending I was a high level and jumping around everywhere. I messed up so much on my stats and everything too. Stats and skills. And back then, if you screwed up on your stats and skills, you didn't get them back. You didn't get a second chance. That was back when you had to roll the dice for your stats, your beginning stats. And instead of now you get a base stat per every time you make a character, you had to actually roll for a perfect stat to have a majority in your base stat. Those were the times. I'm going to put more. Let's do. I'm going to do 1 in piercing, which is probably my favorite skill right now. 1 in crossbow expert and 1 in bolt surplus. Because those seem to be helping me a lot right now. Stream is actually somewhat catching up. Need to kill more of those hawks. Let's see if there's any in here. Wait for the spawn. That seems to be about the same. If you're wondering why I'm missing so much, if you haven't played Maple or if you're new to it, a couple years ago they introduced a level difference. So if there's a monster about 5 levels higher than you, then you start to drop accuracy when you're fighting that monster because it has higher defense, and so you start missing a lot more. And they made it because there was a lot of lower levels fighting high levels, and they were leveling up too fast, and it was just ruining the economy. So they made it so you have to fight monsters your level, which is kind of a good thing in some ways. I remember when the Power Guard warriors were around and people would just put all their stats into health, just have crazy amounts of health, and then they would use Power Guard, which doesn't use accuracy or anything. It's just an active skill that you put on, and every time you get hit, it hits the monster back, and they basically hit themselves, and it takes a portion of the damage and just returns it. So a lot of people were using that skill on lower to mid-level warriors, and they would walk up to bosses and hit them, and they would use that skill, and since it didn't use accuracy or anything, they wouldn't miss. They would most of the times they would die, but they would just come back. And if you have a low level in that party, it would transfer some of the experience once the monster was killed to that lower level, and it was a way of power leveling a lot of low level. So you'd have one high level killing the boss, you'd have the one Power Guard warrior who would get the experience too, and then you'd have a low level. So I had one of those Power Guard warriors a long time ago, and I was a part of a fairly big clan on Southeast Asia server called Lost Sanctum, and that was their official jumper, they called me, because there's a lot of jump quests on here that are pretty difficult. I call them KZs from Counter-Strike, but yeah, I was one of their Power Guard warriors for their clan. I think they were probably second or third biggest clan. They had, I think, 6 or 7 branches on the Southeast Asia server, and they had a few thousand people. The main name that they used under their clan or their guild on here was Sanctuary, and they branched out to Lost Sanctum and a bunch of different Sanctuary Sanctum names. And I became friends with one of their juniors, their second rank bosses or leaders, and he was pretty cool. And then I met the leader of the guild, and she was awesome, so they ended up adding me. This is a boss guy that appears every once in a while and you're killing. He's got a lot of life. Usually they're pretty easy, but this guy is 6 levels higher than I am, so this skill. It's slower, but it does more damage. So if you guys want to see more streams, I mean, I know not very many of you are watching, but if you want to see more streams of this, me playing this character, because I'm going to be playing it for a while, then I'll try to stream every once in a while. Might be kind of boring leveling, but potential gear. That's okay. I really started getting into the gaming, making videos and everything because of CNNers. I play different games than him, but I watched him a few times and he was just freaking hilarious, so reminded me of when I used to play with a lot of my buddies. Freaking had the most random times. Now that we're all older, we play different games or doing work or something. Alright, now that we're done with this quest, 168,000, nice. I should keep them out for a time. Passive is so overrated. It really is. You want to know where the white mage is? Do you remember what he said before he left us? The ultimate light can only be found in ultimate darkness. So he went to the forest of peace, the darkest depths of our wooded land. Really. Daylight never reaches the forest of peace, leaving it in near eternal light. I heard he was studying magic there. Surely this is enough information to get you going. If you do find him, give him my greetings and remind him to return when his study of the light ends, and then I will wait for him as long as I can. Okay. And I guess we're leaving. I didn't want to be here anyway. You're mean to me. No, let's watch the cutscenes. As I left Ellen Forest, I grew more and more curious. I somewhat did, not really. Okay. Fairy Queen was infatuated with the White Mage. When was it that I could captivate even a queen? Fairy Queen said the White Mage will make the world a better place. Do I have a thing for the Fairy Queen or something? I don't even know. Is that really true? No one can know for sure, but the answer to that question could lie in the Forest of Peace. What? That kid's still hanging around. Hey, kid, what are you doing here? This kid kind of worries me with his gun. That monster. Run, kid! The kid doesn't budge. She must be scared stiff. She needs help. These guys have a lot of life for level 100s. Okay, now let's go talk to that kid. The kid doesn't look well. Hey, are you okay? I couldn't pull the trigger. Mom and Dad, I need revenge, but I was so scared. Oh, you're like Batman. No, let's watch him. The kid's name is Erin. Really? She said her family was wiped out by the monsters we just saw. That monster that I took down is called an omen. Fitting. In areas where omens have attacked, the undead tend to appear soon after. The omens are to blame. Does the White Mage have an answer for this? Beats me. All the more reason to find him. You don't know a lot of things. I thought adults were supposed to know everything, but at least you're strong. Yeah, I get told that a lot. Hey, teach me how to fight. I want to be strong like you. Go to sleep, kid. Jeez. Now let's watch. Alright, ready to go. Wait, mercenary. I'm not a mercenary. Jeez. Where do you think you're sneaking out to? I'm coming too. It's too dangerous for a run like you. Don't follow me. It'd be more dangerous to leave me here by myself. I guess that is true. Do you have bullets for that old school musket thing that you have? What are you waiting for? I thought you wanted to talk to the White Mage. Hurry up or I'm going without you. I don't know if I want to go with this kid carrying a freaking weapon like that. Will the White Mage really have answers we seek? Nothing is ever certain. Guess we'll find out in the Forest of Peace. 3 months later, Forest of Peace. 3 months, really? It took us 3 months to find this place? Jeez. We're lost, mercenary. This is the Forest of Peace. The sun almost never reaches this forest. Perhaps it's fit for magical research, but it's the worst for finding your way. Mercenary, we are lost. I know, stop yapping and stay put. What now? There's no way to find the White Mage now. Just wait here, I'll find a way. What? I'm supposed to just wait while you do some insane heroing thing? You're such a jerk. Don't try to run. If you do, I'm going to chase you to the ends of the world. I'll be resting here. Go to the rightmost end of the forest and find a way. Okay. I kind of want to leave this kid. But let's go see what's going on over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is the place where I started out. This is awful. I'm completely lost. I really can't find the white mage. I have no choice. We'll have to go back to the start. This is embarrassing. A gunshot. You feel uneasy. Go to where Aaron is. I knew that kid was dangerous with that freaking gun. The monsters? Eliminate all the monsters in the field and move on. Really? Bats? Sure, why not? I guess I'm Batman. Maybe that Aaron kid really is Batman. They said she, so it's like Batwoman. I like the reactions of the bats when you shoot them, though. They look like pigs. Alright. Oh, there's one more up there. Here. And let's go in here. All monsters must be eliminated before you can move to the next stage. Radio then. It's like blocking me. Oh, because I can't go up there. They can fly up there, but I can't go up there. Here. Okay, see there's no unset there. Get over there. Guys give quite a bit of experience for level 101s. Final stage. Fight. You should really have some like Mortal Kombat music. Like, ding, 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 ding. I shouldn't have left that kid alone. You hear gunshots. Keep moving. Would you like to skip the tutorial scenes? No. Let's watch them. Wow. It's like a dubstep party over here. Oh, it's about to go down. Look at all these omens. They'll blow their heads off this time. I knew this was a bad idea. She's too far away. I'll be too late. Disappear. Jeez, freaking Gandalf comes out of nowhere. What the heck, kid? What just happened? Are you alright? Well, I mean, you could have shown up earlier when the kid's parents died, but whatever. It's been a while since I've seen an outsider. Long white hair, deep eyes, a trustworthy voice. I knew him in a heartbeat. This is the man we're looking for, the White Mage. This is a man? He's like tween. Nope. Told the White Mage about everything that happened, everything we saw. He would nod quietly, seemingly very engrossed in what I was saying, but it must have been a habit. I see. Poachers and grave robbers in Ellen Forest. Greed in humans seems to have reached a new level. The Fairy Queen is completely disgusted by humans, but she seems pretty fond of you. Ooh. Did make a promise to Athenia. I'm still working to keep that promise. Mercenary mage, wait for me, will ya? Oh yes, who is the child? She said she lost her family to the omens. So they're called omens. Forgive me, for I hear little of the wider world here. Actually, I wanted to ask you about that. I hear you were a big shot genius magician guy. What are you doing in this forest all alone? I study light. Really? That's kind of interesting. No, what I mean is... Oh. Couldn't continue. It's not like I did anything wrong, but for some reason I lost my temper. Look, I'm just a mercenary. I beat people up for money, but you? You have power. You've got the kind of power that can change the world. You can make it a better place. But you stay here studying, that's it? The words lingered in the air. But the White Mage smiled faintly as if he read my mind. There are many things I want to say, but first things first, I am not alone here. Wait, you're walking way too fast. We're not moving! Be quiet, kid. Huff puff, my legs hurt. Are we there yet? Let's watch the cutscenes. Master, who are these? Mars, these guests have come a long way. Please prepare them a place to stay. Yes, but Master, they're outsiders. They're harmless. Let them stay. Alrighty. This place seems cool. I like your name too, Mars. My name is Mars. I am the top magician of Aurora, as I am sure you are aware. You are free to look around, but please do not take, touch, handle, lick, smell, or stare at anything. I do not want our light research disturbed. I might lick something, I'm just saying. On your right, you'll see the Master's lab. Alright, stop looking at it. You are fully prohibited from having anything to do with that lab. On your left, you'll see the guest room. The child you came with is already resting, and I suggest you do the same and don't touch anything. Man, I want to go to the... Okay, I go to this one? Ah, there you are, okay. Talk to you. Ooh, it's been a while since I got some real rest. Can't believe there's a place like this in the middle of a forest. You know, it was really dangerous out there. You should be more careful. Wait, just skip to the point. I know, but all I really care about is getting rid of omens. I'll push to the limit right over all these things. Oh yeah, you have something to give you. These are the real omen pieces I collected so far, and I don't know for sure, but I hear magicians experiment with this kind of stuff. Maybe you could figure out the identity of the omens. Okay. I guess I gotta go to the right. This White Mage's laboratory. White Mage isn't here. You must be on break. Ask someone else about his whereabouts. Told you don't even go disturbing him unless it's very important, and it's never very important. or please be more mindful next time. The master is on the route of the temple, and remember, don't touch anything. Got it? Jeez, what a pain. I better just go to the rooftop. This kid always stands in like an epic pose. It's all like a Moses pose or something. The omen pieces. He's very clever. Tell her I'll put these to good use. We don't know why the omens are appearing, but do not worry. They'll be gone once our studies on the ultimate light reach fruition. I guess your research takes place on the roof? No, I just like being here. As I seem to wander elsewhere, I begin to wander out like a romantic scene here. What is it that he seeks with his back turned against the world's wealth and honor? So, Visitic, tell me, in what do you place your faith? In the final moments, when all else fails, to whom or what would you reach the God's wealth, power? But what I'm studying here is more than mere power. That could be a comprehension and knowledge that can completely deceive all of us. That is what I strive for. Really? I thought the answer to life and everything was 24. I began to ponder his words. I tried to imagine being complete. Strange how difficult. Oh, no, it was 42. Strange how difficult it was to imagine. If humans can reach that stage, we could create a world without sorrow or pain. I'm a man of towering ambitions. Apparently, I will never stop, never tire. The Aurora? Is that what you're freaking out about? I often had short conversations with the White Mage, but when I talked with him, it always felt like a long journey. And for a while, I stayed at the Aurora Great Temple and helped with the White Mage's research. There's a lot of cutscenes here, and 3 months passed, not realizing what would happen. And I'm back in her room. That's kind of creepy being in this little kid's room. Okay. Hey, mercenary, here you're helping with research. Are you a minion of the White Mage now? Hee hee. Anyway, Varen's been looking for you. Okay, gotta look for Varen. The place is freaking enormous. Hello, are you helping with master research? Okay, you know who I am, right? Varen, the lowest ranking magician of Aurora. Hey, nowhere to go but up, right? You're a loser. We could always use an extra hand. We mainly need substances related to light. Could you help us get some materials from neon bats? I gotta fight them again? Great, then I'll leave this up to you. Oh no, I'm not being lazy. I'll be brushing up on my magic skills. Ha. Door on the left. Okay, sure, why not? I guess I'm going through this one. Going to spawn. Ah, there you are, okay. And now you're 110. What just happened there? Find some kind of glowing essence. I like how they jumped from 101 to 110. There's the essence, okay. Now I know what I'm looking for. Ah. roads really travel quite far. Okay, let's go down here. Gotta find 30 of these, really. Okay. Try to get the ones up top to spawn more. Guess equipment doesn't spawn very much from these guys, or drop. That's fine though. I didn't want gear anyway. I'm just kidding, I actually need gear. My freaking crossbow is like really nice and everything, and then I failed so many 15% on it. I was like, what the hell? So, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it right now. I was hoping I was gonna land a few 15s on it and then try and sell it once I get higher level so I can buy the Fafnir bits crossbows, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I have some money, so I can just buy one. Substances don't drop very often. This okay. Wonder what the boss is to this place. There's usually a boss at the end of a quest line. It's a giant bat or something. Like to use my toggle skill for higher crit damage, but lowers my defense, so I don't want to be taking a lot more damage. They're already doing about 500 on me, so even though I have 5,000 life, I mean, let's see something really quick. By the way, I apologize for the black borders on the stream. I don't use OBS a whole lot, so I still have to tweak the resolution. But it doesn't look to be too bad right now. Almost done. One more. You gonna drop it? You are not. Let's see if you will. You are not either. Try to get one of these guys to drop it. Ah, there it is. Okay. And the last one. Okay. Let's go turn this in. Did you get faint glowing substances? Yes, I did. I got your whatever that is. Thank you. That would be great help to us. All we know is to gain even half the knowledge the master has. Could you perhaps do Mars a favor as well? I know you guys don't really get along, whatever. Look, I haven't seen the White Mage in a while. Yes, he's been all wrapped up in his work. Only Mars is permitted to enter lab these days. No reason to help. Okay, you can go ask Mars what he needs. I suggest you guys become good friends. He'll hook you up with all kinds of perks around here, I'm sure. Talk to Mars in the lobby. Roger that. What is it? You want help or research? Okay, as long as you don't touch anything. I really don't know what you're up to. I hope you're not thinking of touching it. Guy's really paranoid. In the back of the temple, you'll see some peculiar rocks. Smack those rocks to let glowing monsters out. Eliminate those monsters to get glassium. It's all standard procedure. The master does not care for wealth nor fame. He's above materialistic concerns. One day he'll do great things. Right, okay. Interesting creatures. Wait, if they're peaceful spirits, why am I killing them? It's just mean. Things spawn really fast, holy crap. these crystals. Man. The rocks spawn incredibly fast, so when the rocks spawn, these guys spawn. This spawn is starting to slow down because all the spawns are up top and on the right. Still though. Pick up these crystals. Alright. I need 50 of these glacium crystals. Jeez. I like I don't have a life. Oh. Well, I'm playing games right now, but still. Jeez. I need a pet. Pick up all this stuff for me. Give me crystals. Sound like a druggie right now. Freaking killing peaceful spirits and trying to find crystals. This is kind of strange. I'm not one to judge though. Don't die now. Let's see here. Try to get as many of these crystal things as possible before I start killing anything and they start spawning like crazy. I just don't give up. I'm glad this stream finally started working though. I mean, it took me forever to figure out how to get this thing going. I found out it's the MapleStory hack guard that prevents OBS from working on it. So, because they try to take the frames from the game, and the hack shield prevents it because they think it's like a hacking software. So. Been wanting to stream for a while, and I've been thinking about even getting a capture card and start doing console games and stuff like that, but lately I've been really into PC. Diablo 3 and MapleStory have been taking up a majority of my time. Need 4 more. Almost leveled. Almost 102. Yay! Should try to live stream a boss fight later on. I'm a high enough level. It'd probably be super laggy, but okay. Alright, Mars. What you got for me now? You better level me. Yeah, you're gonna level me. Boom. Actually, that kid Aaron came by earlier. Really. Let me put skills in first. Okay, let's... I'll just do the 1-1-1 that I've been doing. 1. Once they're about level 5, then I'm going to start putting into sharp eyes for the extra damage. Okay, magician, star candy. Just a kid can bring the star. Yes. What is this? Resident attack is going. No, alright now. Continue this quest line. Where's the kid? There's something on the bed. That's a giant note. What the crap? You see something on the bed. It seems to be a note, judging by the terrible handwriting. That's just mean. Heard from Mars earlier. He said things like omens aren't so important. Aurora is focused on a grander, more important truth. Whatever the only truth, I know that's the omens. I've got to go. Because you know I steal my parents every time. Close my eyes. That's important, at least to me. I'm gonna handle this myself. Jeez, kid, you need to stop walking off and crap. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. And just in case I can't come back. Thank you for everything, Aaron. Stupid kid. Exactly. Keeps wandering off. Let's watch the cutscenes. Wow, that is a big omen. Never seen such a big omen. Can it be? This is terrible. I have to tell the mercenary. Well, it's kind of too late now. Search for the kid. Can't have gotten very far. Exit through the main gate of the temple and go to the end of Aurora High Forest. Now I gotta save this kid again. even care about you bets. Ow! You guys are hurt more. Why do you hurt so much now? They're hitting me for like 1,000. It's crazy. Okay, what do I have to kill these things? Yeah, defeat 15, okay. Ow, you guys hurt. You stay back. Crazy, the damage increased like 3 times in just one quest. Stop trying to hit me, bro. Ow. That quest is done. Murs, get out of here, it's dangerous. Yeah, I know it is. I got rid of all the omens, don't worry. That's not it, there was another omen bigger than I've ever seen. Just go away from there. Aaron Phil unconscious. There, what does that mean? And we're back. Suspicious rising. Is she asleep? How many times do I have to save you, kid? Aaron is breathing, but it's very high fever right now. All you can do is wait for her to get better. Maybe. No, I better stay positive. I'll let her get better first. She'd like to know. Let's watch the cutscenes. She's not waking up. What time is it? I should keep an eye on her. She'll wake up soon. She better. Need to talk to her. Time is falling away. Really. Come to think of it, the kid was trying to tell me something. What could it have been? Omen. 1 month. A light bulb goes on in your head. All the pieces come together. But why are there so many omens here? Is it the darkness? Omens have been turning up more and more lately. It's been deep research for a month now. Probably more than that. There's an omen bigger than any I've seen. Mercenary run. Unbelievable, the white magician wouldn't. But white mage began his research at Aurora a couple years back. And omens began to appear a couple years back. It was a month ago the white mage locked himself away in his lab and dove into his work. And that's when the omens began to multiply. How did I not see it? And his words popped into my head. I am a man of towering ambitions. The tides begin to turn. Ultimate light can only be found in ultimate darkness. Is this what you meant, white mage? Your blood feels cold. You can't jump to conclusions, but the evidence is clear. How's your blood feel cold? I don't even know. Go out here. Suspicions confirmed. If my suspicions are correct, I must stop the white mage's research right away, but I should be absolutely sure. Only the top magician, Mars, will have access to the white mage's lab. Go to Mars in the lobby. Okay. I'm sorry, Sophisticated. I didn't know things would pan out this way. What? You want to use the master? No, he's in the long stages of research. Sorry, but I can't leave to disturb the master. He's at a critical point in our research. What is so urgent? Do you need to touch something? What did you say? Ew. It's like a cult. The White Mage must be stopped. Omens were the shadows of the White Mage's research. If he stops it now, it won't get any worse. Enough speculation, sophisticated, that's impossible. Can you see I'm wrong, Mars? I already knew. Those omens you speak of, we knew that they were some kind of side effect of the Master's work. I knew right away when the kid gave us the substances for those monsters. No, it can't be. Mars. Did the White Mage know too? He continued on, knowing the people were suffering, and the White Mage still continues on now. It was an inevitable sacrifice. The stronger the light, the darker the shadows, offering this corrupt world to build a better world. That was the Master's plan. That's why he threw himself into his research, because it's almost done. Forgive me, but I still want to believe. To the very end, I believe in him. An inevitable sacrifice? That's insane. Can you say that to the kid? Open that door now. If you won't, I'll force it open. Then, as always, I must stop you. No, stop fighting. Stop. What is this? It just appears out of nowhere. White Mage? It's racist. I shuddered when I heard his voice through the door. Was that the White Mage's voice that I remember? Have I succeeded or failed? I've journeyed to the forbidden. I alone have reached the light, only to discover there is no ultimate light. It was a myth, for as long as there is light, there will always be darkness. Well, duh. But there is an ultimate sacrifice, or ultimate darkness. I have seen it. Master, what are you saying? Open up, Mars. Go to the White Mage's lab. Okay. Let's watch the cutscenes. I couldn't move. It was as if something was holding me down. Everyone there knew it was no longer human. Haha, Master, what is this? Don't scare us. It's not very fun. No, Viren, get out. White Mage, stop. There's still time. It's too late. Oh, snaps. He's going Super Saiyan. I hear the rain. That means I'm still alive. How long was I out? Am I supposed to go in there, or? I don't think I can. Okay, well, I guess I'm going back out. Oh, dang. Everything's all destroyed. Cough, cough, I can't believe this. We didn't even touch anything. He was engulfed by the ultimate light. The power of the light was far too grand. We were fools to think we could comprehend it all, much less control it. I've known the Master was dabbling in the forbidden for some time. I just wanted to believe in him. I wondered about the future he was making for us. What could he show us beyond the light? I wish I had time for regrets. Cough, cough. Please stop him. It may be too late. Exit the portal to the right. Chase after the White Mage. I don't know if I have the potions for this. I'm going to put this on here just in case I run out. Alright. Let's watch it. What happened to everyone? His followers trusted him. Were his words all lies? Okay, I guess. Oh, I can't do the boost on here, really? People are all depressed. Okay. Do I have to pick these up, or I don't know. I don't know if I have to do anything in specific, other than kill them at least. me off. Okay. Whew. These guys are really weak and not intimidating at all. I guess you're the last one. That it? Yep, that's it. Okay. Well, that was easy. Stage 2, eliminate all monsters. I shall do that. Okay, I guess. This is all I have to do. I mean, it's better than fighting things that hit me for K damage. Kind of worries me that the boss is going to be super hard, though. Kind of like when you show up in some place and there's like a crap load of potions and kind of just sitting there like, I'm worried. Oh, hello there. Oh, you sealed me? Really? Killed you that easily? Let's see. Oh, okay. Well. Thought that was going to be harder. All right. Final stage complete, and we're back at the bird. Stormy chase, you see a light. It might be the purest light you've ever seen, wiping away all your pain and fear and naughty thoughts. Ooh. This light, is it from the white mage? Did he leave a trail of light for me to follow? Crystal's light is fading like what happened to the white mage. Okay. So what? Do I go back? Guess that's not what I'm supposed to do. So what am I supposed to do? Feels like its existence is down here. So did I complete it? just do this. What am I walking into? I'm afraid. I just want to get away from it all. But I can't. If his rage can be contained, this might be the only chance. Okay, well, I guess I'm doing that. No. White Mage, where are you? Reveal yourself. Dot dot exclamation mark exclamation mark. Oh, hello. I couldn't move. I knew from the beginning that his power was impossible to stand against. But even then, why did I follow him, knowing what it could cost me? I wanted to see on my own. Curiosity killed the cat. White Mage, no, that's hardly fitting. Black Mage, ah. Now come, I don't intend to run. I'll leave a mark on you at least. Go figure, the White Mage turned into the Dark Mage once he went into the darkness. Crazy. Hey kid, how long are you gonna follow me? Hey mercenary, you're kinda like my family. What? Well, your family is always there for you, right? And they'll keep your memory alive. It's kinda sad not to have someone like that, you know? So we can do that for each other. How about it? Huh. I'm just kidding, you big jerk. I didn't expect that much from you. What happened to me? I can't move. Is it over already? My vision is fading. This must be the end. I'm a wandering mercenary. Looking back, it was a life that could end anywhere, at any time. The sun will set and the wind will blow, and someday I will be lost to history. One thing is still undone. I meet my end with a smile, but there's one task that lingers. The White Mage. No, Black Mage. Someone has to stop that monster. Hey mercenary, mercenary, wake up, don't go. Haha, good, you're alive, you're alive. You told me to treasure my life, you told me not to throw it away, not to fight if they're strong. Why didn't you take your own advice? I can't, no matter how hard I try, my voice won't come. Kid's voice is also fading away. Seems like the rain has stopped. Music's awesome. The bagpipe. Episode 1, The White Mage. The story ends here. Now come back to the real world. Sophisticated. Okay, well, I guess one is done. It's a pretty nice medal. Sure, I'll take that. A lot of experience too. Alright. That's way better than mine, so let's put that on and then let's just throw this one out. Okay. Memory hasn't know what attack is going well. Just check in with Idia if it's going to help again. No. I am going to stop the stream here. And then I don't know if I'm going to continue the book on the next stream or if I'll just come back and just do some leveling or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, for now, I will talk to you later. Alright. See ya.